like diluted gold. Coffee steam rising in the kitchen, half cold. City hums low through the cracked window frame. Another day loading up the weight of my name.
Yeah. No silver spoon stories in my origin lines. Corner-born discipline, carving to the spine. I don't wear suits, still I handle the climb. Concrete etiquette, pressure refined. Rent paid early, tax and file clean. Built from repetition, not a rubber scene. I learned from mornings that were colder than pride. When the fridge light flicker like a warning inside. Now the skyline stretching like a question mark. Every type of whispering, how long you spark. I don't chase applause from a digital crowd. I move by the code that I say out loud. Experience heavy in the palm of my hand. Calluses mapped out the shape of a plan. Not rich by fantasy standards online, but richer in structure, invested in time. Steam on the glass, I trace my breath. Prove that I'm present, not chasing death.
The past still echoes, but it don't control. It's rhythm, not residue, shaping the soul. Yeah. Morning light on the window pane. Citywide, but I know my lane. Every step in a measured frame. I earn my ground, I stake my claim. Not born above, not stuck below. I rise to what I daily sow. Glass reflects what I became. A man who moves without a...
Subway trains screech like a restless mind. Billboards promise what they can't define. I seen hype bloom then evaporate fast. I build foundations that'll last a blast. Friends from the block still call me by name. No distance grown from a changing game. Success ain't loud in the way I live. It's in who I trust and what I give. Lost love lingers in a folded shirt. Memory clean, not soaked in hurt. We stood upright, didn't lean to survive. Two full spirits, fully alive. Different roads like parallel lines. Still I salute what once was mine. If paths should cross in a random year, I'd share a laugh, keep it sincere.
City breathes in chrome and gray. I breathe back, then start my day.
Yeah, no shortcuts cut from borrowed fame. No borrowed style, no borrowed name. Every dollar earned, invisible sweat. Every promise balanced, never in debt. Discipline dances with human doubt, but doubt don't dictate the route. I wait before comfort makes me slow. Ambition quiet, but it continues to grow. Not chasing crowns or flashing glare, just taking proof that I was there. Layer by layer, brick by breath, building a life with deliberate depth. Morning light on the window pane. Citywide, but I know my lane. Every step in a measured frame. I earn my ground, I stake my claim. Not on the ground, not stuck below. I rise to what I daily sow. Glass reflects what I became. A man who moves without a chain.
Coffee gone cold, sun fully awake. Street noise rising with each mistake. Whatever the day decides to bring, I answer it standing not as a king, but as a man who learned the art of carrying weight with a steady heart.
I step outside, adjust my brakes. Sidewalk currents and intersecting streams. Everybody hustling curated dreams. Metrics flashing in a handheld glow. Followers rising, integrity low. I move different, my circle tight. Not every spotlight means it's right. They measure worth in a trendy spike. I measure mine in the long-term height. Boardroom voices with polished tone. Street-born cadence still in my bones. They nod at the numbers I generate, but never the nights I regulate. Smile thin when I enter rooms. Success rearranges social tunes. Handshakes firm, but eyes that scan trying to audit the origin of a man. I feel the static beneath the praise. Subtle tension in corporate haze. Too urban for elite design. Too elevated for the old block line.
Pressure in the air like summer rain, not loud enough to show the strain. I breathe it in, let it pass, turn resistance into glass. Friction lines across my path, city math and aftermath. Every gain adjusts the frame, different rules inside the game. I don't bend just to belong, I refine and move along. Heat and doubt both combine, sharpened edges draw the line.
Yo, news feeds feeding fabricated need. Yeah, everyone sprinting at optic speed. Comparison culture wrapped in disguise. Highlight real, selling borrow highs. I build slow brick by breath, earn these stripes from living death. Not viral heat, but stable climb. Compounded patience over time. Some old friends keep cautious space. Growth can alter shared embrace. They say I've changed, or say I've grown. Still the same core, just fully shown. No resentment in my tone, but evolution stands alone. You can't stay small to ease the room, or dim your light to guard the gloom. I learn the distances and hate. Sometimes it's how you calibrate. Axis shifts when levels rise. Not betrayal, just new skies.
Walls don't speak, but ceilings move. Every limit I disprove. Air gets thinner near the height, but lungs adapt and hold it tight.
Contract signed with steady pen, still granted where I started then. I carry proof in quiet form, weathered skin from every storm. They question how I crossed the gate without elite inheritance weight. No silver ladders drop for me, just repetition, consistency. Friction forged a tempered frame, heat revealed what pressure made. Not angry, not defensive stance, just fully present in advance.
If they doubt the road I took, let them read it line by book. Experience outweighs applause, integrity without a pause.
Same room, different reading. Same words, alternate meaning. Glances shift like coded signs. Parallel but crossing lines. I caught the tone beneath the praise. Micro shifts in friendly gaze. Smiles tight at the corner seam. Supported words, uncertain things. Success redraws relational maps. Hairline fractures, silent gaps. Not loud enough to call it war, just colder than it was before. They say I'm distant, say I'm changed, as if ambition rearranged. The loyalty inside my chest are compromised what I protect, but growth adjusts the way you stand. It doesn't mean you drop your hand, it means the orbit's slightly wide. Not everyone can ride inside. Assumptions bloom without consent. Narratives they half invent. Must be ego, must be pride. They never saw the nights I try to balance progress with respect. To rise without neglect, I won't correct every belief. Misread intentions underneath. If silence keeps the peace intact, let maturity react. Cross signals in the air, care mistaken for not caring. Elevation misdefined, distance drawn inside the mind. I don't chase to be understood, standing firm where I once stood. If perception bends the view, I remain precise and true. Jealousy is rare. rarely loud, often dressed in neutral shroud, just asking questions, casual tone, but measuring what I've grown. Some friends comparing subtle ways, tracking wins like score displays. I never made it competition, we were building separate visions. Projection paints distorted frames, that doubt attached to my name, but I can't shrink to ease the strain of dim momentum to maintain a version of myself that fits inside outdated benefit. Misunderstood for moving fast, a label code for learning past, but clarity requires space, not constant emotional chase. If they knew the cost it took, every chapter, every book, maybe they would read it clear instead of filtering through fear. I hold no anger in my palm, misinterpretation stays calm. I see the root beneath the tone, insecurity unknown. We all protect what feels at risk. Status shifts can turn to disc of shared identity in place when one accelerates the pace. So I respond with measured grace. Not every doubt deserves a case, not every whisper needs reply. Some clouds just drift across the sky. If path never urge, I won't resent. Alignment isn't permanent, but truth remains in how I move. Consistent proof, no need to prove.
More signals in the air, care is taken for not caring. Elevation misstay fine, distance drawn inside the mind. I don't chase to be understood, standing firm where I once stood. If perception bends the view, I remain precise and true. Same room, different lens, not every fracture ends. Some bonds reshape with time, some fade without a crime.
City humming, late light gleaming, nothing loud, but everything breathing. Glasses raised without a speech, simple moments within reach. We don't toast to fantasy, we toast to consistency. Long we stacked in symmetry, quiet wins in memory. Rent paid, parents healthy, kids laughing, that's wealthy. Projects closed with integrity, trust earned steadily. No viral spike required, no spotlight wired, just calendars marked complete, deadlines met, repeat. We built this in increments, not headlines but increments. Brick by discipline, brick time did the heavy lift. No need to overstay, we know what it took to create. Every scar translated into something calibrated. Here's to the days that look the same, but slowly elevate the frame. Here's to the crew still standing near through measured year. No fireworks in the sky, just knowing we survive. Breathing deep aligned, peace of a focused mind. Conversations low and clear, share perspective over beer. Not escape, just decompression. Years of layer progression. We laugh about the early doubt routes we almost rerouted out. Close calls, thin margins, lessons learned from bargains. Nobody bragging loud, confidence unbowed. We don't flex for strangers' eyes, we recognize real ties. Some moved on, that's life, different rhythm, different stride. But tonight, no tension lives, only gratitude it gives. Hands on shoulders, subtle night, survival lines. We once thought now normalize, stabilize, ever crystallize. The city's still demanding, but we're firm in how we're standing. Bills, roles, expectations handled without dramatization. Success isn't excess, it's emotional fitness. Being present in the room without a needle to consume. I look around the table, every story stable. Not perfect but aware, still choosing to care. This isn't an escape scene, it's a maintenance routine. A breath before we climb again, grounded among friends. Here's to the days that look the same, but slowly elevate the frame. Here's to the crew still standing fading into the black. Street lights shimmer on the glass. Night as nothing, time just passed. We stepped outside, We stepped outside, air cool and thin. City folding, its noise within. Jokes still hanging in the breeze, but something shifts between the keys. Success tastes clean on the tongue, yet feels heavier once it's done. Every win I calmly claim raises the stakes of the next domain. It's subtle, almost poetic. The way stability turns kinetic. Comfort whispers, stay right here. Ambition leans and shift that gear. I don't panic, I observe. Trace the tension in the curve between content and climb, between peace and crime. No crisis in my chest. It's just a question unaddressed. If I slow, do I decay? If I sprint, what slips away? After the laughter dies and the city half asleep sighs, there's a flicker in my sight, not fear, just in a light. I'm steady on my feet, but aware beneath the beat. Every game redesigns the geometry of my line. I've seen men grow too fast, outpace their own path, lose the texture of their roots in polished conference suits. That's not my path to choose. I refuse to confuse momentum with identity or applause with integrity. Still I feel the pressure rise in invisible supplies. Opportunities knock softer now but carry larger vows. Friends congratulate the stride. Some drift to the side, not in anger, not in spite, just orbit shifting in the night. Sex rearranges space, changes distance, changes pace. Breathe in, breathe out, no drama to announce, just the weight of the count. I walk alone for half a block, listen to my inner clock. It doesn't scream, it doesn't plead, it simply measures what I need. Growth is beautiful and strange, every level asks for change. More responsibility, less emotional fragility. I won't romanticize the strain, nor deny the subtle pain. Expansion stretches skin, lets unfamiliar air in. But I remain composed, purpose undisclosed. Not for mystery but design, some things mature in time. The night reflects my frame, not broken, not the same. Just aware that every height casts a longer shadow in the light. After the laughter dies and the city half asleep sighs, there's a flicker in my sight, not fear, just in a light. I'm steady on my feet, but aware beneath the beat. Every game redesigns the geometry of my line. Phone buzz, car doors close. Tomorrow's schedule flows. I step back into the stream, calm within the scene. Not shaken, not undone, just knowing what I've begun.
It wasn't dramatic when it ended. No shadow frames, no words suspended. Just two trajectories aligned until they gently redefined. You stood firm in your own lane, I did the same, we both maintained autonomy in every breath. Love without a safety net. We never clung to fill a space, never blurred each other's face. You had dreams with different weight, different cities, different gates, and I respected every aim, even when it changed the frame of how our mornings used to start. Coffee steaming, open heart. Now the skyline holds your trace in certain lights, in certain space. I don't rewrite what we had, don't reduce it to good or bad. It lived complete in its own span. Two steady souls, one brief plan. Sometimes the city air carries something that was there. Not regret, not despair, just a presence, thin and rare. We love without a chain, without possession, without claim. If our roads cross, once again we'll smile and share the rain. You told me balance in the rise, how to see through polished lies, how attention isn't care and noise is never truly rare. You move with quiet certainty, strength wrapped in subtlety. Never leaning on my name, never playing any game. We chose truth over demand. Two adults who understand that love can still be real, even if it doesn't seal the rest of life in one design. We were parallel, not intertwined, and maybe that's the reason why there's no bitterness in goodbye. Just a memory well preserved of something clean and undisturbed. No replay, no
since then, that's clear. Different circles, different tier. But when 6X begins to swell, your voice still calibrates it well. Not in sound, but in recall. How to stay composed through all. You never asked me to be small. Never feared my climb at all. We stood tall beside each flame, neither threatened by the same. That kind of love is rare to find. Two whole spirits self-aligned. If fate redraws a map one day, and our paths casually sway, I greet you without disguise. Same steady look within my eyes. I not to reclaim what used to be, but honor shared integrity. Sometimes the city air carries something that was there. Not regret, not despair, just a presence thin and red. We love without a chain, without possession, without claim. If our roads cross once again, we'll smile, share the rain. Train doors close, reflection fades. Night keeps walking through its shades. I step forward unconfined, carrying love not left behind. Train doors close, reflection fades. Night keeps walking through its shades. I step forward unconfined, carrying love not left behind.
Morning hits the brick and angles. Long shadows cut like quiet lessons. I lace the day with steady breath. Absence is an emptiness. Yeah. What we had didn't collapse. It refined me in the gaps. Pressure formed to clean the core. Less illusion, something more. I don't carry losses weight. I distribute it through my gate. Every step a measured tone. Built from standing there alone. You were proof that love is real. Not a bargain, not a deal. And because it truly stood, I don't question if I could. Build again with open sight. Hold affection without fright. The memory doesn't slow me down. It stabilizes every round in rooms where ego fills the air. I stay balanced, fully aware. I've seen depth beyond applause. Understood what value was. Pain can polish if you let it. Cut the excess, never reveal your above that value. Pain can polish if you let it. Cut the excess, never regret it. What remains is lean and true. Sharper than I ever knew. I don't break from what I miss. I'm reinforced by what it is. Love that stood on equal ground still echoes in my sound. No collapse, no disguise. Just evolution in my stride. What we were didn't disappear. It engineered me. Now ambition moves with grace. Not a sprint, a steady pace. I don't chase to compensate. I ascend in chosen way because I've held something pure. My direction is secure. Validation feels thin when you know what's real within. People talking surface tones, compare wins and counting zones. But I've sat in honest quiet. Heard a heart that didn't riot. That experience rewired how I measure what's desired. Success isn't loud acclaim. It's alignment with my aim. And I hold that calibration to a love without possession. Strip it down, let it breathe. What remains underneath? There are nights the skyline glows. Memory softly overflows. Not to wound but to remind what strength looks like refined. I don't numb it, don't resist. I coexist with what I miss. That's the discipline I earned. Fire felt and never burned. If we cross on future ground, I won't falter, won't confound. I'll be standing fully grown, rooted deeper than I've shown. Because love once freely given turned survival into vision. Absence wasn't devastation, it was structural elevation. I don't break from what I miss. I'm reinforced by what it is. Love that stood on equal ground still echoes in my sound. No collapse, no disguise. Just evolution in my stride. What we were didn't disappear. It engineered me here. Brick by brick, the skyline grows. So does everything I know. Not harder, just more clear. Tempered steel from something dear. City hum under open skies. No trophies raised, just steady eyes. We made it here by daily grind. Not by look, not by design. Glasses up but nothing wild. Every smile is reconciled with the years we didn't post, with the nights that matter most. We don't brag about the climb, we just reference it and rhyme. Laughing about the older days, sidewalk dreams and subway haze. Now the circle's tighter grown, different weight inside the tone. Bills are paid, the fridge is full, future tense feels tangible. Not elite, not underground, just a line of stable ground. We don't flex for outer rings, we celebrate surviving things. No noise needed to confirm. Whoa. Every scar became a term. In a language that we speak, strong but never loud or weak. Whoa. This is earned life, calm and clear, built from every tested year. No parade, no flashing signs, just steady hands and sharper minds. We toast to breathe, to being here. Bonds that outlive doubt and fear. Nothing extra, nothing staged, just men who finally aged. Someone plays a low refrain, stories loop but not in pain. We remember who we were without needing to confer. Each of us has lost a piece, still we move in quiet peace. Talk about the kids and plans, property and shifting lands. Jokes about the younger grind, how we almost lost our minds, but we didn't break apart. Discipline became an art, ambition sits beside the plate. Not obsessed but integrated, success isn't being seen, it's sustaining what has been. Slow inhale, exhale out. Let the present fill the room. Yeah, there's a warmth beneath the skin, not from hype but from within. We don't chase the loudest night, we prefer this tempered light. If tomorrow shifts again, we'll adjust like seasoned men. Because celebration here is surviving every year. Past love echoes in the air, not a wound, just something rare. And it doesn't steal the glow, it's the reason that we know how to honor what we build, how to live without a shield. This isn't youth, this isn't rage, it's gratitude with mileage age. This is earned life, calm and clear, built from every tested year. No parade, no flashing signs, just steady hands and sharper minds. We toast to breathe, to being here, to bonds that outlive doubt and fear. Nothing extra, nothing staged, just men who finally aged. This is it. City hum keeps moving on. Another night, another dawn. We don't cling, we don't pretend. We just gather, then ascend.
No signs, no slogan, just traction, just traction.
I don't
need a headline banner. My advancement, speech and grammar. Every contract, every cadence built from patience, not from panic. Street born, but boring fluent. Never suited, still congruent. I translate between the layers. Owners, coders, breaking prayers. I was raised with that was common. Now my calendar is crowded. Not with chaos, but with choice. Major moves without the noise. People thought the climb was random. I was mapping while they gamed them. Every setback started as data. Now it pays me back with favor. Income steady, mindset sharper. Reputation travels farther. I don't posture for approval. I just scale was reproducible. They look surprised at the stride, like the growth appeared overnight. But I've been building in plain sight. Every season, every night. Upward, effortless expression. No aggression in the session. I don't shout it, I embody. Level shifting through my body. Upward, steady elevation. Not a stunt, a dedication. From the curb to coordination. Self-directed navigation. I remember counting change, now I'm counting time and range. Different metrics, same hunger, only wiser, never younger. I don't chase the loudest room, I redesign the rooms of proofs. When I enter structure bends, not through force but influence. Peers adjust the conversation when they sense the calibration. I don't flex in desperation, I possess acceleration. They can scroll and speculate, accumulate and delegate. Street diploma, lived experience, now converted into clearance. No elite blood in my veins, just endurance in my frame. And the irony is clear, pressure made the vision still. Breathe in, step up, stack skill, level up. Breathe in, step up, stay sharp, move up. There's a lightness in the rise when you're anchored in your why. I don't fear the higher view, I was built for altitude. Relationships may tighten, some admire, some grow silent. But I never shrink my range just to make the optics balanced. If the circle shifts its shape, that's a tax for larger stakes. I don't blame it, I accept it. Expansion is selective, success isn't domination. It's refined self-allocation. Every year I multiply, not in ego but in size. Of the impact of the plan, of the man I understand. I'm not louder than the crowd, I'm just harder to ignore now. Upward, effortless expression. No aggression in the session. I don't shout it, I embody. Level shifting through my body. Upward, steady elevation. Not a stunt, a dedication. From the curb to coordination. Self-directed navigation. City breathing through the plans, moaning, leaning on the plans. I pose beneath the polished lines. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Ella, Woo. Yeah. Elevation has an aftertaste, a subtle metallic trace. When applause dissolves and then the room returns to space. I stand tall in silhouette, yet a flicker intercepts. Not a fraction, just a question that the quiet intercepts. When those mirror double images, success in this percentages. I calculate the risk of height and measure in the distances. It's not fair, it's more like weather passing through the mental terrace. Clouds are never fully settled, just reminders I'm still human. In the between decisions, there's a tremor barely written, like a card that's almost sitting under layers of precision. Just a hairline in the armor, not a break, just something softer. How to fall, I recalibrate. Every shadow educates, yeah. Just a whisper in the current, not a crisis, not a verdict. I keep moving, I see through it, yeah. Even darkened as a music. Late night elevators rising, reflective chrome disguising every car that drives the surface in fluorescent compromises. I've been certain for so long, certainty feels like a cost. system. So I lips in one button, let the inner air resume. Not collapsing under pressure, just aware of its texture. Growth expands the outer edges, but it deepens in the lectures. What if balance is dynamic? Got a statue, but a planet, always shifting in its orbit while pretending it's established. Breathe in, hold, release, continue. I don't dramatize it, tremble like I textualize the signal. Every empire of mine needs a crack to stay original. So I let it lightly enter like a draft beneath the center. Then I seal it with intention and convert it into type of strength. Cause not the lack of shaking, it's the art of staying present. While the ground is just beneath you without begging for protection. I step forward, not in denial, but align with every trial. Even subtle hesitation becomes fuel for next arrival. Just a hairline in the armor, not a break, just something softer. I don't fall, I recalibrate. Every shadow educates. Just a whisper in the current, not a crisis, not a verdict. I keep moving, I see through it. Yeah. Even doubt can add some music. See, breathing through the blinds. I'm still here, it's still in motion. There was a season, we called it ours. It never vanished, it just changed form. Yeah. I don't reach with trembling hands, I extend with open palms. Not to capture what is past, but to honor what was calm. We were never built on hunger, never starving for completion. To a rising, facing forward, not a codependent rhythm. I remember how you stood, independent in your blow. I was steady in my motion, never asking you to fold. What we had was never fragile, it was spacious. It was wide like two rivers running parallel. Learning depth without a guide.
Distance taught me how to breathe
Without collapsing at the seams.
Time revealed what love can be
When it isn't built on need. If we meet again,
let it be in open daylight. No rescuing, no rewrites, just two currents moving upright.
if we walk again,
Let it be with quiet knowing, not to feel what's broken.
but to see how far we've grown. Whoa, I don't want the old illusion of becoming one reflection. I want two distinct directions, sharing subtle intersections. No surrender of ambition, no diminishing the frame. Just the table set for patience without bargaining for change. I have learned the art of staying even when alone at night. So if I stand beside you now, it's from strife, not from fright. Love is not a borrowed shelter, not a vanish for the cold. It's a rhythm two can enter without losing what they hold.
Time did not erase us.
It refined us. Yeah. If our paths begin converging, it won't feel like something stolen. It will feel like recognition of a chapter left unspoken. I won't ask you to return to the version that I knew. I want who you are becoming, and I offer who I grew. Should our calendars align and our seasons intertwine, we can sit across from years and let shared hours redefine. And if someday in a crowd our eyes meet without regret, may we smile like old companions who have nothing left to debt.
If we meet again, let it be in open daylight. No rescuing, no rewrites, just two currents moving upright.
If we walk again,
Let it be with quiet knowing, not to feel what's broken.
but to see how far we've grown.
Low, 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 low,
Love, love is never lost.
It was the coming,
So were we.
so were we.
There was a season.
Morning doesn't ask permission.
Yeah.
It arrives
So do I. I used to measure worth in distance traveled. Now I measure it in what I keep aligned. Ambition in one hand, memory in the other. Balance isn't fragile, it's refined. I walk through rooms that echo with applause, and rooms where only absence answered back. But love became the axis of the compass, not a weight, not a crack. I don't chase what glitters for attention. I build what endures beyond the frame. Experience carve the inner structure, not the algorithm of a name. Trust from those who stand beside me, always strangers on a screen. I'd rather guard a single promise than perform for what I never seen. Discipline and feeling share a boredom. Sometimes friction sparks a flame, but I never let the fire burn the reason I became.
Everything revolves around the love I chose to honor. Not possession, not control, just presence growing stronger. If the world turns fast, I remain in my alignment, not chasing every shadow, rooted in refinement.
Lost didn't hollow out my center. It revealed the space I had, a space large enough for grief without collapsing into sad. We love without dependency, without shrinking either side. Two complete and moving spirits walking parallel with pride. If our roads cross once again, it won't be out of fear. It will be because our seasons found the same atmosphere. And if not, I still carry what was real and what was true. Not a chain around my future, but a clarity I grew. Success is not an arrival, it is alignment. Not what I hold, but how I hold it. I stand neither above nor beneath any ladder built by man. I build on my own repetitions again and again and again. Street born but self-educated, not elite yet never small. Every scar became instruction, every setback shaped the wall. Social rise without distortion, if tension forms I let it be. Jealous eyes can't move my center when I know what anchors me. Life is not a trophy shelf, it's a practice of return to the values that sustain you, to the lessons that you earn.
Everything revolves around the love I chose to honor. Not possession, not control, just presence growing stronger. If the world turns fast, I remain in my alignment, not chasing every shadow, rooted in refinement.
No finish line, just continuation. Love at the center, and I keep walking.
Morning light leans on the concrete, not dramatic, just exact. Dust in the air turns into constellations over a table scarred by fat. Shoes by the door like patient witnesses, keys resting beside a folded page. No anthem playing in the background, just the low percussion of an ordinary age. Messages blinking, disappear, some urgent, some pretend. I let the silence stretch between them. Like fabric, I don't need a man. Water running in the kitchen, rhythm steady, almost kind. Every repetition shapes a pattern, etching calm into the mind.
Nothing monumental, no headline to defend. Just breathe, moving through a body that decided to ascend. Life doesn't rush, it circles in slow devotion. Seasons turning in the marrow, tides without commotion. No fire was required, no witness to applaud it. Just
the distance. Still drawing lines of fate. Strangers wrapped in private weather. Eyes forward, moving straight. I see myself in passing glass. Not searching for a sign. Just checking if the posture still carries what is mine. Bills stacked with careful order. Groceries in a woven sack. Wealth measured in endurance. In the strength to keep coming back. A name spoken softly in memory doesn't bruise the air anymore. It settles like evening sunlight across a familiar floor.
Black hands trace small circles over and over again. Not chasing and ending, just returning.
Yeah. Conversations at the corner store. Half poetry, half routine. Laughter low and unperformed. Some were gentle in between. I used to think momentum had to roar to prove it's real. Now I trust the subtle orbit of the disciplined appeal. Ambition rests beside affection. Neither one eclipsed. Two currents in the bloodstream, balanced at the wrist. Night falls without ceremony. Street lights bloom like thought. I close the day without resistance. Grateful for what wasn't bought.
Life doesn't rush. Circles in slow devotion. Seasons turning in the marrow. Tides without commotion. No grand conclusion. No dramatic departure. Just a steady pulse of beat. And a heart that learned its architecture. Tomorrow arrives quietly. So do I. The city turns, I turn with it.